Hello, and welcome to another episode by ES Repair. I am your host, Mr. Fix-It. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Windows 8 Mail program to check your email accounts. Now, you can use it on Yahoo, Google, AOL, Outlook, Exchange, and other different types of email accounts. The one thing that Windows 8 Mail will not do is be able to have the ability to check POP accounts or POP3 servers. It does not have protocols. However, you can use a third party such as Windows Live Mail, which runs on the desktop, or you can go to the Windows Store and check for apps that can check email accounts using POP3 servers. Windows 8 will only check two things. It's only going to check accounts using Exchange ActiveSync, or it's going to use IMAP. Google and Yahoo, Hotmail, Live.com are common ones that use IMAP. Now, to set one of these up, it's fairly simple. You just got to know the basic information. For instance, let me go ahead and do my Yahoo account. You click on it, and all you have to do is enter your email address, its password, and click connect. And there you go. Now, it will allow you to sync different contacts and stuff, which I will show you later on how you add contacts in a different video. Because when you have contacts, it will allow you to just click the name that you want to send and send the email. But I will show you how to do that in another video. Now here, as you can see, I have my email account installed for Yahoo. Next thing I can do now is I can add another account. You can have more than one account on this computer, and it will check each and every one of them. Now you can also check and see, how often you wanted to check your email and so on, but I will get to that later in this video. Now to add another account, you just bring up your charge bar. Well, there we go. Click settings. Here you have options, help, about, feedback, permissions, rate, and review. What you're going to need is accounts, and then go to add account, and then here you can choose a different account, like if you have a Google, an Outlook account, Exchange account that you want to do. What I'm going to do here, if you have an account such as I do, like MrFixit.com, or if you have Comcast, SBC Global, AT&T, a lot of these IS Internet Service Providers who give your own account allow you to check your emails online. Well, this is also known as IMAP. All you have to do is when you click on other account, you can choose Exchange ActiveSync, which is also known as EAS. Not all servers support this, but some do. It's often used in using Office. Now, the most common one you'll want to use is IMAP. This is a web-based email protocol. Choose connect. Now all you have to do is enter the email address and its password. If you click on show more details, here you enter the email address, the username and password that you use to access that email account, the incoming IMAP mail server, which for instance IMAP Comcast.com or IMAP SBCglobal.net, You know, things like this is what you need to know. You need to know the port that your internet service provider uses. If it uses a secure socket layer, which is encryption, where it's a secure link between your computer and the mail server. You need to know the outgoing simple mail transfer protocol server, and then the port that that server uses. You need to know if your outgoing server requires a secure link, and if your outgoing server requires authentication. If it does, keep it checked. Now you can also check to see if the username is the same for both the send and receive email account servers. If they are, in most cases they are, then just leave it checked. And then once you have the information in set, choose connect. Once it adds, now you see all of your email addresses and your new account. Now if you look to the lower left down here, you'll see the two accounts that I have installed. I've got my Yahoo account and my /MrFixit.com's account, as you see here. Now all you have to do is select which account you want to check. And then, as I can see here, I can go back to mine. Now here is my latest emails that I've received from for-MrFixit.com. This pertains to my website or my blog, and that's all there is to do to add multiple accounts. If you use Yahoo, Google Mail, or Gmail, Hotmail, Live.com, those you just enter the email address and the password, and the program will automatically check those. Now if you're using something like your own, or one that was provided with your internet service provider, all you need to know is the server names that are used to connect to those email accounts, and then program it into this. As you can see, it's fairly simple. Now you can also do options to where you can fine-tune as to what you want your email account to do. Here you'll see up here it's syncing. This right here is to reply to an email, if you want to create a new email, or if you want to trash the email. So if you click this, then it automatically deletes them as such. Now over here, this is your inbox, your draft. So if you worked on an email but it's not finished yet, it will go here. This is your sent items and folders. This is folders that you can use. Here you have favorites. Then you also have your flagged, like important or urgent, things like that. And again, you can come down here to the bottom and choose which account you want it to check. Now I'm going to show you some other things that you can do. If you move your cursor up here and go to settings, go to options, and this is for the email. You can do group messages by conversation. You can show messages that were sent in the items and in the conversation. You can also show that when an unread message is selected, it automatically marks it as read. Down here you can choose the font that you want, the size of the fonts, and what color you want the fonts to be. Again, you can go back to accounts, select your account, and then here you can choose make your account name, your name. This is what appears when you send an email. Instead of your email address, it'll show your name. The frequency of when it checks for new email, and what emails that it downloads. The content to sync, which is email. It shows email notifications if you have all email or email from your favorites, which is like your friends and stuff, or if you don't ever want to see notifications. Now you also have automatically download external images. If your email contains images, it will automatically download. This is where you turn it off if you do not want it to download images. Here you also have the signature. If you want a message to be sent every time you send an email, this is where it goes. And you also choose your preferred email address, and so forth and so forth. Now you can choose if you need to edit or change your server information, this is where you go. If you want to set your favorite special folders for like your sent folder, your deleted folders, junk folders, things like that, then you can also edit it in this under accounts for the account you're looking at. And that is basically all there is to set up the account. Now that your email accounts are up, keep in mind all you have to do is check down here. You're going to see which account you want. You can pick either one, and it will bring up that account. And that's basically all there is to do to set Windows 8 Mail up. Keep in mind it will not check POP3 servers. If your server is a POP3, you will have to use a different program that checks POP3 servers. There are apps on the Windows Store that you can use, or you can use third-party software such as Outlook or Windows Live Mail. Now, next, let's say that you want to send an email. Let me go back to my email account. Now, if you want to send an email, all you have to do is click this plus sign in the upper right hand corner. When you click on it, it shows your to field, carbon copy, so if you want a copy to go to someone else, and you can add a subject. Now currently it shows draft. That means when you're working on it, it's going to automatically save it over in the drafts until you send it. And it will stay over here until you send it. Over here you can choose more. This if you want to do blind carbon copy, and if you want to set your email as the priority, if it's a high, low, or normal. And then down here, you just automatically just type in your email address. Up here, it's going to show the account that it's going to come to. You can choose which account you want to use to send the email. And then down here, as you can see, it has the signature already written here. Once you have your email address filled out and the body of the email filled out and completed, all you have to do now is click send, and it will automatically send your email. Now, what if you need to add an attachment? If you need to add an attachment, you click on the paperclip. The paperclip will bring up photos or documents, whichever you want to load. And here, of course, I don't have anything. It's currently in my pictures. But here you select what you want to attach, and then down here you click attach. Now, let's see here. Sort by name, which I don't have anything up. Here I could choose wherever I want to go. And anything in there, you select it and then choose attach. Once you have everything here, then you just click your send button here and your email is on the way. Now here, you can also click the plus if you have a new one. And this allows you to add a contact, which I will show you later on how to add contacts manually. Now let me go ahead and delete this since I'm not going to be sending it. And that is all there is to do. Let me go to Yahoo. Now if you were to right click an email, if you look at the bottom, it gives you options. You can choose manage folders. You can select this if you want to select multiple ones. Then you can choose move, so if you want to move it to another folder. Junk, if you just want to junk it out. Flag, here you can flag it if it's important, or if it's flagged for importance, if you want to mark it. Mark as unread. As you can see, if you want to remark it by unread, then just click here. You can choose delete. You can choose open window. And what this will do is open the message in a separate window. Now it does have more options. You can sync or you can print the email. And these are available for each email. Every time you select one, that's going to open it, show you what it is. If you right click it, it brings the menu down here, and then you can choose what you want to specifically do with that email. And that is all there is to do. Here it shows you the account you're currently viewing, your inbox and how many is in there that's unread, your drafts, your sent folders that you could create, your favorites, like people you want to keep track of, like friends and family, and the flagged, if you want to flag emails for later review or whatever the case may be. Down here you have your accounts that you have set up. You can just select between them as to which account you want to check. And that is all there is to do. With the your email program set up, now you're ready to use your email program. Keep in mind that this program will not check POP3 servers. You will have to have a different program to check those types of servers. Now to close the app, you just move your cursor up here to the top. It's going to change to a hand. Hold the left click button down and then drag it down to the bottom of the screen, and it's going to close. Now you can set the tile to if you want it to automatically refresh. Now right now it's set for refresh. I can have it unpinned from the start. I can uninstall it. I can resize it, make it bigger if I want, or make it smaller. Or I could turn the live tile off, which what it does is it, as you can see what these other ones are doing, they automatically change. Now anytime email comes across, you're going to see it pop up in this tile. Well, that concludes this video. I've shown you how to set up Windows Mail to check your Google accounts, Yahoo accounts, and what other accounts that you may have that uses IMAP or the Exchange Active Sync protocols. Well, I'm your host, Mr. Fixit. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to give them to us. We'll be happy to hear from you. We do have more videos coming soon. Hopefully you'll be able to get to watch them all. I'm your host, Mr. Fixit from ES Repair. Thank you for watching.